Chapter 52. Beretta's Pav. I have been acting as the guardian of Lady Romuris for some time. But recently I was asked by my namer to go to the underworld to recruit some personnel for myself while I could. He hoped that they could help me with my work. He said it is also so I can have individuals to gain some gifts at my harvest festival when it happens. The honor I feel to be considered qualified to awaken like my lineage ruler. No other demon has had the same privilege as me. So I went to recruit individuals who could be of use to me in hell for a time, and I managed to get around 150 individuals to follow my cause. After having them all, I wait for my summons. I returned to the labyrinth. After entering it, I ran across Lord Rimuru in the capsule room. Beretta, Lord Rimuru, it is good to see you again. Rimuru, ah, Beretta, I see you have returned from the underworld. Did you manage to get some helpers for yourself? Beretta, yes my lord, I have. Though it is only 150 individuals, I believe they will be enough to help in the tasks I have in the labyrinth, along with helping to guard Lady Romuris. Rimuru, 150 yeah, it should be enough. Do you need my help getting them attached to their new bodies? Beretta, if you could help, it would bring me great joy. Lord Rimuru is so kind as always. He seems to know when things are happening along with what will happen. I hope I can replicate even a fraction of the ability he has to do so. If I could, it would help me complete my tasks even better than before. Eventually I summoned all my new servants to the cardinal world, and Lord Rimuru attached them to the bodies in the capsules. It was then that I thought to simply wait a few days until they finished assimilating with the bodies, but Lord Rimuru asked something unexpected. Rimuru, now that they are all here and started to merge with their new bodies, do you wish for me to name them for you? Beretta, my lord, am I even worthy of asking for such a gift for them? Rimuru, of course you can, Beretta. You've been working hard under Romuris, so I see no reason not to help you strengthen your subordinates like I did with the other demons. Beretta, then if you could do so my lord, it would bring me nothing but joy. After that Lord Rimuru proceeded to name all of the new demons under my command. The two I had picked as not only the strongest but most capable of the demons are to be my second in command are named Smith and the other one Wesson. I put Smith in charge of managing the demons who help monitor the individuals inside the labyrinth. I like to call them my agents, and Smith is the leader of them. I then had Wesson help me with the mundane chores that Romuris tries to usually give me. Most of the demons were lesser except those two before naming. Now they are both archdemons and the others all greater demons. After assigning them all to their duties, I returned my attention to Lord Rimuru along with Wesson. Beretta, I thank you for giving me this opportunity to acquire helpers for myself and for naming them for me as well. Truly thank you. Rimuru, it is fine Beretta, I did it for my own reasons as well. Now I think it is about time you evolved again. You should then continue to protect Romuris for me. I feel that her safety shall soon be tested by our future enemies. Beretta, then I shall just as swiftly eliminate them when they appear, Lord Rimuru. Lady Romuris's safety is my top priority. Rimuru, good, then I shall now awaken you. After he said that, I felt my very being become filled with incredible amounts of energy incomparable to my original amount. I focused on controlling it perfectly so I could control my evolution to my likening. After a while it stabilized and my body had become far more powerful than it once was. The magisteel I had been made with originally had long since evolved with me. Now it had become divine steel. Now my defenses had become almost unbreakable. I am even trying to acquire an ultimate skill of my own. Though I haven't succeeded yet. Rimuru, it seems your evolution has succeeded. I also can tell you are trying to evolve your skill into an ultimate one. I like that you're trying, but might I ask you to wait a bit longer? Beretta, but why my lord? Rimuru, I soon plan to hold a second harvest festival when I get a few more people named in the future. You should be able to get a second skill then, or you can use the gift to evolve your skill. Though I'd use it to get a second one instead, so you can then try evolving them both. If you struggle to, then you can likely ask Diablo to help you gain them both into ultimate skills. I also want you to hold off on it so when Dino comes into the labyrinth eventually he will underestimate you. Beretta, will he be a threat to us in the future? Rimuru, no he won't. But since he is an angel, there is still a possibility of him being mind controlled by the skill Michael in the future. I would rather play it safe until it is proven otherwise. We can't allow Romuris to go unprotected, can we? Beretta, no my lord. If it is a strategy you have foreseen, then I shall follow it. I thank you for helping me evolve again. Rimuru, it was no problem at all. I have things to do, so I will be leaving now, so I will see you later. Lord Rimuru then left to complete other tasks he wishes to do. But I meanwhile shall go to ask Veldora to train me as he did with all the dragons in Zejin. I hope it will help me improve myself a lot so nothing can stand between me and keeping Ramirez safe. Rimuru's Pav. After returning from the labyrinth I went to meet up with Benimaru to ask him how the battle went during Walpurgis. I had held off on it since Sasha had wanted to spend time with me at home. I also had a task for him and Hakuro to do after he briefed me on the battle. Soon enough he entered my office with a triumphant look on his face. Rimuru, I see you are excited to tell me how the battle went then. Benimaru, yes sir I am. It went perfectly even though our foes had grown stronger after the harvest festival like you said they would be. Rimuru, I see then could you tell me what happened then? Benimaru, of course Lord Rimuru. A while earlier, after being sent to the battlefield we began to set up traps to help us win this battle against the forces of Clayman. We had been told that Yamza was the one leading this army so we prepared for that accordingly. While Geld prepared the pitfalls we sent the faster beastmen to help evacuate the civilians to safe locations while others lured the enemy army to us. After making preparations and waiting for the enemy to arrive we began the battle. Most of Clayman's army had fallen into the traps set by Geld and even fewer tried to fly out. Luckily Gabble and his men were there to intercept them all and returned them to the ground soon after. Over time we gained the complete advantage thanks to my skill and the buff Lord Rimuru gave us to make us stronger along with increasing our luck. As I was watching this all unfold I saw Alvis struggling with her fight against Yamza. It looks like he'd got a gift from the Harvest Festival making it hard for her to compete with him. However he wasn't immune to her Gorgon eyes so he was still taking some damage. Over time as they continued to fight Gobta stepped in to provide reinforcements to the army and help Albus. Gobta, whoa, that was close Sue. Please do try to not attack me if you could do that I'd be forever thankful. Yamza, why would I do that when you are clearly someone important to the battle? If I don't take you out then this battle will end in my total defeat. That is something I cannot allow. Yamza then set his clone to attack Gobta as he continued to fight Albus. He attacked relentlessly as he knew the longer it went on the more weaker he would become from Albus's eyes. Worst still it would also allow others to come help fight against him as he saw the others losing just as much as he was. Yamza, damn you Albus. I guess I have to use my gift I got recently from Lord Clayman. He then activated his new, unique skill magic sword creation. Metal generation. Generate metals up to the rare grade in quality. Magic buffing. Allows user to buff magic, spells or magicals of the people of their choosing along with user. Combat instinct. Grants those the user chooses basic instinctual knowledge on sword usage along with the user. These are the sub-skills of magic sword creation. As you can see his love of magic swords runs deep. If someone more skilled had this skill maybe it would show off its full potential, but Yamza had only recently acquired it. He still didn't even know the true strength of the skill was to help support the user's allies' magic more than the user. It also acts as a lesser version of material creation in terms of item creation with more restrictions. However Yamza only knew how to make magic swords with it along with strength himself. Albus, what? Where did you get that sword from? She said as she dodged the surprise fire short sword swung at her. Yamza, isn't it obvious? I made it myself. A gift to me from my Lord Clayman. Unlike you my master is a true demon lord, not some fake given the position as a title. They then continued to fight back and forth. Yamza making more weapons of different attributes and Albus trying to keep her eyes on Yamza so he gets weaker from the status elements. However whenever she had to look away for too long he would use a sword designed with healing in mind to remove the negative effects on himself. Eventually however someone came to interrupt their 1v1 battle. Gobta, forgot about someone Sue. He said as he came out of his shadow to strike him in the back. Yamza, yeah, damn you goblin, how did you defeat my doppelganger on your own? You must have had help as no goblin could ever defeat me. Goblin, really Sue, but I already did defeat you. Also I'm a hobgoblin not a goblin, I've evolved from that. Yamza, it doesn't matter I'll simply make another clone to fight you with. He said as another clone appeared to fight again. But that's not all he did he also made another sword that he threw towards Albus that missed. Albus, did your aim become worse after fighting for so long? If this is your limit then no beast woman is going to like you in the bed. Yamza, laugh all you want Snake. I wasn't planning to hit you. After he said that the sword started to create a lot of smoke to block everyone's vision of him. Then he came out of the smoke and attacked Albus again. using the smoke as cover to get shots off on her to help gain an advantage. Then another Yamza came out of the smoke again and attacked Gobda. Both were then locked in an intense battle against their opponents, not noticing the third Yamza using the distraction to escape the battle entirely. However, he didn't notice the third individual had noticed him and jumped at the opportunity to fight him. Yamza, phew, I managed to escape from that disadvantageous position I was in. I guess I can go look for another demon lord to work for instead. As a strong person, many nations or powerful individuals would happily take me into their ranks. Ultima, does that list of potential recruiters include me as well? She said behind his back into his ear. He then quickly turned around to face the person who was behind him with his weapon drawn. Yamza, who are you and how did you find me? Ultima, oh, I just love to tell others my name. I'm Ultima and I work for the most powerful being in the world. Yamza, oh yeah, and who might that be? Ultima, why Lord Rimuru, of course. He is after all the ruler of all demons, and all demon lords as well. At least he will be. Yamza, bullshit, he is just a slime from what I've heard. You are just trying to get into my head so you can more easily shake my fighting spirit. I will defeat you and escape this place. Ultima, really now? Then please do try your best then. To be continued.